So
Okay.
don't say nothing too dumb. That'll get you fired.
I
Oh, world.
think I'll
It
be
has been
safe.
an inch. I had a student. He's like, yeah, that's weird. I'm like, well, we live at interesting times. And he's like, oh, I guess. I'm like, no, I don't think you understand. That is a curse.
Yeah.
It's a
Like if I
Chinese.
say, yeah, if I say, so I was explaining that. She's like, oh, really? Yeah. If I say, may you live in interesting times.
I think it's a curse that like young people don't understand yet.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like when I was a kid. I wanted to live forever. I'm like, I don't want to die because then I can go to hell. I'm like, I'm fucking done. I'm just fucking done.
You're like, I'm done.
There used to
Fuck
be a
it.
time where I didn't feel so fucking exhausted
look at the
every
top.
goddamn minute of the day.
Right.
What was that like?
Oh, I'm so like even at work I'm struggling like today like I need these days off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When I get my Saturday off and my Wednesday off and they ask me to work, like this time we got a new boss, Sarah. She's really nice. She's like she digs in, she helps. She's a cool she so far as I've only known her for 3 weeks, but she's a really cool boss and she works hard and she works for you. And I like all of that. So when she came up to me and she's like, we're gonna be really short-handed on Saturday, you think you can come help? I was like,
No, but
I
okay.
can't say no. If she was if she was a pain in the ass, and just didn't give a
Right.
shit, or I just didn't like her, maybe I would have said no. Probably would have still said yes, but maybe I would have said no. But with her, I was like, yes, I'll come in Saturday and I'll help you out. So I went in today at 8:30. I played last night at Mike's. We played AD&D, and then came home, and then I ate a bowl, too big of a bowl of pasta because I was hungry. And then
Jesus fucking Christ.
as soon as I finished it, I said, "Oh, I should have not done that." So
This was a
Hold on.
bad
I'm
idea.
interrupting your story.
go ahead. Go
It's
ahead.
like
I'm sorry.
now
Go
we're
ahead.
old and we're fat. It's like I
Yeah,
got done with Mike's and I came home and had a bowl. I'm like,
a
oh my god,
bowl. Yes.
you can't like talk about that here. It's like so much fucking pasta. I'm like, oh, we're fat, not stoners.
Right. Right. But yeah, but then I went to bed and I got up and I'm like, wait, it's supposed to be my day off. What the fuck? So I went into work and I really helped her out and I got it all set up. I did what she wanted me to do and I left in the box. We have like a box and a thermalizer. That's where we cook the rice and stuff, and then the box to keep the hot food in. And I got it all filled up, and I left at 3:30. And I'm like, I was tired. I was like dead. So I still kind of am, but at least I'm sitting here chilling, hanging out with my friends. So, but
I
I
heard
do
it.
not like working on my days off. I heard that bit. What's that
Oh,
ping?
that's him. I was going to say, I was hoping it was Michael, but it's not Michael. It's Ed checking on Michael.
Oh, okay.
I'm invested in my friends. I care about all of you. So speaking of like, well, the thing is, Mike has been promoted,
Oh,
and that
yeah, right.
so
I
he's
saw
in
that.
a management position. So if shit has hit the fan for our boy,
Right,
we may not
right,
be playing tonight. Um,
right. Yeah, I understand that.
oh, by the way, hey,
Dave.
so I know we'll put this fucking out there. I'm part of Legion M, and I did a Kickstarter. It is Defiant. Yep. Defiant, the story
Okay,
of Robert Smalls. Um,
okay.
yeah, has anyone ever heard of this guy?
No, I've heard of
Maybe.
Defiant, but I don't
Maybe.
know about Robert
So this
Smalls.
is So my students asked me. Let me see all this, and it's important I say it in the right fucking way. I don't like Black History Month. You have to let me finish before you cancel me, because I have never had a trigonometry class, and you're probably like,
Okay.
what the fuck does that have to do with you being a goddamn racist? I
Howdy.
was it.
We've known you long enough that we never stop to think, what the fuck does this have to do with that when you're telling us story? We just wait.
Just have to wait for the story.
Eventually, we are going to land on the target.
Or we ignore you from the beginning, and so it doesn't really matter what you say.
Continue, please.
What I meant is, like, I am I never had a single trigonometry class. I never had a geometry class. It was all just put together because all the pieces belong together. And if you show everyone all the pieces, how they go together, it's a lot more comprehensive. So what I mean by that is I know if you celebrate people as they come up in the history or in the telling of things, we don't really need a Black History Month. We don't really need a Women's History Month. We need by putting all this shit together, we see a lot more unified picture of history. Okay? And I tell my students that because they're like, right? Like, I know what I look like. I look like about a tiki torch away from a white pride rally. I know, okay? Especially when I wear a fucking polo. So, I get it. But that said, I like when I kind of can put all these pieces together for my students. So Robert Smalls was a dude who was a slave and basically kind of just kicked around, and he laid the mines in the harbor, and he had this ferry where he took shit back and forth, and they just got like, he'll never rebel, we've kind of beaten it out of him, he'll just do what he's told. So over the course of a fucking year, he basically planned this. He got everybody and their families, all the slaves on this fucking boat, to prep for one night to have their families just get on the fucking boat when all the officers went home, and he stole the fucking boat with him and all his families, and then he went north. So, nice. And then afterwards, he was a fucking naval officer in the Union. So, yeah, fuck the South.
That's pretty cool.
So, they made a comic book about him. I'm like, all right, that's fucking cool.
Okay.
I'm going to kickstart that shit. And apparently, I got the leather-bound edition. I didn't know that. So, that's going in the library. But it's a comic book about him. So, if you're like, hey, we can celebrate a lot of cool things in history. So, do that.
Right. I knew the company. I remembered the name, but I didn't know that was the story by him. That's cool.
Well, they were putting, they do a bunch of different things. They're like, here's a fucking crazy story that none of you know. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. I also, I have to say, I posted this. It's the weirdest fucking timeline, right? We're all in accordance with that right now. Kind of where things are. It's weird. Just wanted to say that one. I won't get too weird, but it's fucking weird today, or this whole week.
Where's Micah manager at? Is it Cracker Barrel? Is that what it is, or?
No, he in an assisted living facility. We will not say names of that because I don't know if he wants that out there. But
okay.
Was that? Yawn at Pip. Yeah. I don't know. I just tagged him. Because he said he was good for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, he said he was good. Yeah. But, I mean, you're right. Some things can definitely happen at that type of facility.
Management, I was going to say management really changes when you go into management. Well, your availability changes, so...
If something weird fucking happened to him, that's why I just tagged him. Hey, I do want to play more of this. I should do this more with Lavira, but then again, we never have any fucking time as it is. The Arkham Horror, the card game. Hey, I can make this.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I got a pin for the Arkham Horror card game.
I haven't asked him yet, but Dave had made a suggestion that possibly if I talk to Devin, he might be interested in playing Starfinder.
If you got
but I don't know. Well, we were thinking about just playing on the same laptop, I guess, and just putting you guys on speaker or some such thing. I don't know. Figuring it out, maybe. I haven't asked him yet, but that could be a possibility.
I
That
mean,
he
if
might
you're
be able
in
to
the
jump in.
same room and like it's just you two talking, I mean, that comes across fine. That's not that big of a
Right.
deal.
Right. Well, I've had you guys on the speaker before, so and it comes through pretty clear when you guys talk.
Yeah, because I did that with John when he played a little bit.
Yeah. Right. But I'd have to ask him. So sort of he's having his teenage years now. Like I don't know, some things he used to do doesn't do, and things that I didn't know he liked to do, he's doing them now, and he's online with his friends a lot because he misses all his friends from Michigan. So, like right now, if I'd asked him, he probably would have said no because he's with his best friend online playing a game or something, Minecraft or whatever. So, but I could, if I ask him and he says he's interested, and I get him a character or something, if we made the engagement that we're gonna play such Saturday, then he would play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd schedule that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't tell with Ian if he was circling back to playing or. I mean, I'm glad he got a job, so that was cool.
Ian
Yeah.
is figuring life out.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
that happens.
Ian's got things.
Well,
Hopefully
hopefully
they'll
it's.
show up. Because next weekend, there's the that's fucking not good. We're going to a little dude and we're gonna do an escape room, and it's also Michael is
Cool.
supposed to join me to play DCC RPG. We're doing a monthly game at the store because I am
That's cool.
it's fun. It's just the problem is I've got a lot of
Stuff going on.
well, the bullshit is
Yes, you do.
I've got I usually work a couple nights a week, and right now I'm working 5 nights a week. So
When you say working, you're talking working at the store running games, or what do you mean working?
oh God, no, I don't get that kind of freedom. I am Monday and Wednesday nights I teach class for LCC. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday I teach in prison.
So you have what do you do during the day? You teach your other classes?
So Monday I have a class at 9 till about 11:30, and then Wednesday my classes start at 2 to 4, break for 2 hours, then 6 to 8. Tuesdays I got a 10 a.m. lecture, and then I've got a 1 o'clock lab till 4, and then I've got to drive across Michigan to Adrian. Wednesdays I don't have classes till about 2 p.m. So I get a late start on Wednesdays, which is cool. But the problem is, like, I volunteer for stuff because I'm dumb.
Just eat it.
Self-inflicted wounds. They're the
Thursdays I've got my 10 a.m. lecture, and then depending on the day, I either go to the bow range or the gun range, and then I've got to be in Jackson at 5 o'clock to go to prison. And then Fridays I'm off, but every other week I have academic senate, and I'm part of a couple meetings, and I also do whenever they need volunteers to people to like listen to interviews, I volunteer, which is maybe bad because I'm a fucking softie and I know it. So I'm like, hire this one. Like, we can hire one. You said to hire 5. That's too many. You have to pick one. But
right.
Everybody's good. No, they're not. That one fell asleep. He needs another chance.
He's such an angel when he's sleeping.
Look at him, so harmless.
Someone was drunk. So am I. He was without sin. Throw the first stone. Oh yeah. And then I'm trying. I may be volunteering myself next.
Stop that! Stop that!
Ah!
Next fall because I want to do
No.
class for my students because I love them and I want to like help the kids who kind of there's two chemistry tracks or two kind of intro chemistry courses. There's 125, which is like I have no chemistry and what is math? Like, come here, kids. We gotta work on this together, okay? Like,
Right.
all right, we're gonna learn how to add today. Like, do I need units? Yes, you do, because you can't add 2 apples plus 2 oranges to make 4 bananas. That's a problem. That's what I'm watching you do. Gather round. So, and then the other one is, and then we have 151 and 152. Now we've got it set up that if 150, like the first test is 3 weeks in, and if you take that and like, you can immediately kind of like, hey, let's drop out of this one and go to this one. But the problem is coordinating times. So we're kind of like, hey, how about we maybe do like a Saturday high flex hybrid class, so you can do it online or you record it or you show up in person. And somebody's got to be there to do it. And I'm like, I'm dumb enough. My boss doesn't like when I say that.
I have sucker written on my forehead.
Well, no,
Sucker.
I'm dumb enough to try. She's like, Ed, you have a PhD. I'm like, it doesn't mean I'm smart. You know me. It's like,
Wisdom and intelligence are two separate stats for a reason.
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
willing and I love them. No, we should kind of look around at like, I do want to kind of expand to maybe like 5 or 6.
Expand to 5 or 6 for
The people here.
yeah. Well, I was confused because at first I thought Ian was coming back fully, and then I'm like, well, if that's the case, then we should have 4. So I stopped trying to check with people, but
Well,
I can go back to checking because I mean it is hard.
Well, it's getting all the people together and making sure we have enough of the people who do the things.
Yep.
I mean, I've run campaigns with 3 people before. That doesn't bother me, but I mean that's up to you guys. Because I mean it's not that hard to fill in a person. I mean, hopefully you would join late.
So I can't just look at the Starfinder book, even though like you shared it with me.
Did you download it?
Like, I mean, on the demiplane.
Can you look at? I don't know if can you actually open up the book through Demiplane, or does it just feed the resources for it?
Like, I feel like it must just do the resources because I can view it, but then it's like, give us $35.
Let me see.
Because I mean, some of the stuff is overlapping with like the Galaxy Guide.
Yeah, it has a little like icon with like 3 little people on it. So I think that means that like when I'm using it to make the characters, then I can I can use all the stuff, but
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's limitations to it. So I mean, Ed, I'm not stuck on you keeping this.
Well,
I don't.
Okay. So I have to pay for shipping for the books. The Starfinder rule book. So I posted this on their forum. And I made a lot of people really mad.
You made a lot of people mad?
Who would have fucking thought?
No way.
So, all right. Here's the deal. Let's look at this shit. Okay, I'm gonna buy Pathfinder player core.
I think I found where I can do what I want to do. So
okay, cool. So the Starfinder player core retailer cover. Okay, that is $70 fucking.
with a fancy cover?
Wait, no, that's the regular cover. The fancy cover is $90.
Jesus.
So, okay, that's fine. You know what? Cool. I'm not faulting Paizo for selling a $70 book. I'm gonna say this nice, Willie. Willie was very happy I gave him that book. Hey Willie, it doesn't
I
mean
was.
I'm very happy I could help you and make you feel better and all the things. Cool? Ready? Because I'm gonna say this from my heart. Like I say this from my heart. Because then the other thing is,
What?
I don't give a flying fuck about the book.
I know.
Physical
I
product.
felt that.
The
Yeah, I felt
physical
that way.
product. Like I don't fucking throw the
Right.
garbage. I don't start on fire, piss on it, have fun.
Right.
I
Right.
want the information. I want people to be credited and paid for their efforts.
Right.
Like I understand it's got to cost an amount, but the PDF version is $20.
Right.
That's all I care about. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be an ass to any of the people who work on this thing. Like I don't care. I do not care because that's all I really want. Because that's all I need. Like I just want.
So I guess where are you going with this? Because I mean, you
Because
need the PDF. Other people like hard copies. I mean, that to me
that's
doesn't
fine.
make.
That's fine. I'm glad they have it, but it's when I look at this, I only want the PDF. So Paizo is like, hey, if you buy a subscription from us, cool, we'll do all this great stuff. That's great. Does the can I just get a PDF subscription from you? Oh no, you have to get the physical book.
Ah,
I
that's
don't need
In
that's
order
your
to get a
grudge.
PDF, you have to
That's
get
your
the
grudge.
physical book.
Yeah.
Is that
The
a new
subscription.
policy?
The
No, that's how the
subscription.
subscription works.
Yeah, he's talking about specifically the subscription, right?
Oh, okay. So if you didn't have a subscription, you could buy it separately.
Yeah, so if I go to Demiplane, and you've got, and here's what you guys, and
No, I just
that's
meant straight from Paizo. Like you could buy the PDF just straight up as it is.
So but the thing is, Paizo and Demiplane are working together, and if I give them $92, which is, I might not, well, I don't think I need Alien Core, and I don't really need GM Core. But okay, I give them like the player core. Like okay, the GM core is $34.99. The price of the PDF is $20. So for $20, I have a legal way, or for 20 extra bucks, I have a legal way to share it with my friends, and I don't have to pay for shipping. So that I'm perfect. That's what I'm looking for.
Right.
So I'm not trying to be a bitch here. I'm really like I want to help you. I want to. We're gonna be buddies in this fucking thing.
Right.
Give me.
So I guess I'm confused here for a second. So can we actually download a copy of the player core from Demiplane now?
I've shared a thing with you. I don't.
No. But that was from. How did you? What was that you shared from? Did you download that from Demiplane, or how did you have the PDF?
So I've connected my book, or I've connected my Paizo account with Demiplane. So try clicking on that, by the way, because I've shared this book with you, and I wonder if
I've got the book now on my laptop, so I don't need it again. I just was curious on the mechanism. Like you paid the joint thing with Demiplane to get the PDF. Does that allow you from Demiplane with that joint thing to download the PDF, or did you get that PDF from a different source?
When I clicked on that, it brought me to where I had found it, the same place I had found it before, and it still wants $35.
Yeah. Oh, it wants $35 for what I just.
Yeah, yeah. To just like look at the book is $35, but I can get everything like to go shopping. I can like click on the equipment thing and then add item, and it brings up the menu for me.
Yeah, but I'm not sure
it's
how
just
much.
Like you just kind of have to know what you're after. There's filters and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if it gave you, if you want the book from this, here's your PDF for it. Now, I don't know if they're preventing that so you can't share the PDF directly with someone else, but you can share demi-plane. I'm not quite sure I mean, it would make sense that they want you to share demi-plane versus sharing PDFs. I can see that, but it's
Right.
it's nice if you could actually like read a section on spells if you wanted to easier or whatever. But I don't know by you buying what you did, Ed, how much more we got from it. Because I know Ed and I mean Willie and I were blocked from some of the things we were doing, and you guys can laugh at this. So you can't, if you're trying to do the adopted ancestry and pick feats, you can't pick a human. For whatever reason, you can pick other races, but you can't pick a human. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like, why is that blocked? So there's like these different stupid bugs, but I mean, that's how applications work. There are bugs that happen.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to use it because it looks nice. But as soon as I think one of the first feats I took was Titan wrestling, and it's a Pathfinder core feat, skill feat. So it came out with Pathfinder core. Now they're doing Starfinder. I can't access it because they're saying that I have to buy the book. And I'm like, why block something? Why block something that is both in the core book for Pathfinder and in the core book for Starfinder? And it came out in the player's handbook first.
Well,
They're both in there.
Is it in the player core book for Starfinder?
Yes.
Okay.
It
And it
should
won't
be
let me add it.
Willie, did you try it since Ed
Oh
bought
no.
it?
The last time I tried to do my character on the demi plane was right after we finished our first playtest adventure. Like when
Okay.
you said, when Ed, I'm not gonna lie, I told Vera already when Ed said, yeah, I'll run that 10th level adventure. I sit up on the 4 in the morning trying to use demi plane to make my 10th level character, and it was just there was all these things that I would have had to make little side notes, and I can't have Titan wrestling on my character, I can't have this equipment, I can't do this, I can't, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pen and paper it, and I'm done. So that's what I did. So, but yeah, I get it if it was something that was new, like that wasn't available from a different source or whatever, but it's literally a skill feat that is in both the core book and the Starfinder book. Why block it when you're making a Starfinder character? It's in both of the resources. So it just didn't make any sense to me. So, but that was just one example of lots of things that were like that. So,
Yeah, because I mean, you can build like potentially 80% or 90% of your character, so you still have like a lot of the referencing you can use it for. But
right. Yeah.
Well,
does
I guess it might be worth it if I'm going to not buy the subscription from Paizo, and whenever they say a new book's out, I just go over to Demiplane and buy it right there. If it's going to be available that way, I'm okay with that.
Right.
That may be something I have to consider.
Yeah.
Also, I do hope Mike's okay.
I do too. I don't. I mean,
He
he had
might be.
It'd be
He
weird
might
as
be
a
at work.
GM to be like, so I know if he's like busy. Like, I get it. Stuff happens. I'm not going to be mad.
Right.
Okay.
I just usually if this stuff happens, I like it when people let us know this stuff happens because that's what I always try and do.
Yeah,
And I know your position on it, Ed. About you like to have all 4 players, but I'm on the same board with Dave. If you ever want to run and it's just us 3, it doesn't bother me. But
I mean,
it's more challenging, but
that's
it doesn't bother me. So
well, that's why I want to have at least 4 players. That's kind of thing, so we can at least limp
I
along
get
with
so.
the story.
I get so.
That's
So
why
we can at least what, Ed? What did you
limp
say?
along with the story because I don't want like if I'm missing like half my people, like hey, something fucked up.
Yeah.
I do think I'm gonna look around and see if I can find some like Ian. I like Ian. He's a good guy, but I also know Ian deals with a lot of shit. So that's not really. That's
Right.
like. So it's those kind of fun things.
Well, I mean, to me, especially like if it is where we have problems getting together, even with 3 people, then it's like, let's run it with 3 people. So, but because I don't, when's the next time we can actually play, Ed? How's your? Because I thought we had to
2 weeks.
reschedule it.
So it
It
won't be
is
the 20th. It'll be the 27th.
okay.
No, it's is it? No, it's the.
Yeah, 2 weeks
Well,
is the
it's the
27th.
No, it'll be because the
Because
20th.
20th is next Saturday.
That's when we normally play. 27th we won't be playing, and then the 4th is when we're back. That's why we're doing 2 weeks in a row.
Right. Yep.
Yep. That was the plan. But maybe we can see about doing other things. Otherwise, I'll give it a couple more minutes. Otherwise, maybe we'll call it for this time. I think this is the most real fucking live streaming thing ever. Like we have scheduled.
Can you humor us and let us know what type of equipment they actually had? Because that was one thing that was like, we're just kind of wondering, like, okay, what are we up against here?
Is I took my little brother to go see
Toxic Avenger.
It was fucking amazing, by the way. It is.
Was it? Yeah.
Well,
cool.
I wanted to see it a lot. One, I saw the Toxic Avenger from the fucking 80s.
Right.
These guys just have advanced lattice armor, advanced seeker rifles.
Okay.
Did you say advanced lattice armor? So you said?
Lattice, yep. An advanced seeker's rifle and a battle glove.
Advanced lattice armor. I've never heard of lattice armor. And then just a normal battle glove is what they're smacking us around with.
Advanced seeker rifle. So let's see, lattice. Lattice.
There might be something coming up from your
looking to see if it's in the book. I need to read this book all the way through. I do like.
Also, remember to play that we're playing basically the new system with still a playtest adventure. So there might be things in it that are not going to be in the book. No.
So, this is I forgot that. This is a playtest adventure. Okay.
Exactly. So
what is so we have these types of things.
Is it lattice like a spell lattice, Lattice, or is it a different?
Yep, lattice. I'm looking at armor up.
they might have even renamed it. So
armor up is not that. I do have to say, I like stamina back in the day. I thought that was cool. But
you mean the stamina mechanic?
Yeah.
Shield what did it do? I forget.
So
what did it do?
You had hit points and stamina.
Right.
And
because I think I played a Star Wars game where they had stamina. Something similar to stamina.
So stamina was you basically like, hey, I'm just gonna like take 5, and you spend like 10 minutes resting, and you get your stamina back. And they had resolve points, and you could do that so many times a day.
Yep.
Okay.
And that was fun. All right, I do not see lattice. So where the fuck is lattice armor?
It's not in the book. Unless it's the old school lattice armor. Well, that they're actually from an old school thing. I mean, that's possible.
Well, that's where it gets to be fun. They said lattice armor, Starfinder Nexus. Yeah, it's
It could be an archaic armor. It could be the lattice, the normal lattice, because I mean we're dealing with the space Nazis, so who knows what they've got.
Well, they are. They're like, it is interesting. Like I always think of the vest as space Romans. As long as you toe the fucking line, you're in the vest empire too. So, yep, the vests are the best. Welcome to the fucking team. There we go. The Atlanti, I always think of them as the Kardashians. Like, well, and what I mean by that is like, all right, there's only one group of people who are awesome, and it's us. Everyone else can die. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's lattice. So they like, let's see, these are eighth level creatures.
It could be
They have a
the
dex of
lattice.
6, so 16.
Is it a +5 for the AC bonus? Because if it's advanced, it'd be 4+1.
4, so 5. So
And the
we have an
dex
AC of
cap
20.
is
So these are eighth
1.
level creatures. If they're trained,
That's
be
a plus
10.
10. Yep. The,
So
the dex cap is +1, so they'd get a +5. So it should be what, 16 plus 10, 26 AC? Is that what they got?
and well, they have 28.
Hmm.
And I'm looking up what happens with armor improvement. Advanced upgrade armor bonus goes up by 1.
Yep.
Upgrade by 1. I don't think it's resilient +1. So
Yeah. So it should be the AC bonus is +5. The dex cap is +1, unless they have some skills or something that modifies something. But are they experts in armor versus trained? Are they trained or what?
it doesn't say.
That could be the 2-point difference.
That could be if they have them trained. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That would fucking do it then. There we
If
go.
they're experts, if they're trained, it wouldn't, because that's 10. Because they're level 8, right? That's what you said.
So if they're
Right.
experts, it'd be 12. So you got
Right.
20. You got 22.
What class are they? Does it say?
Well, so that's not how it works. They're just creatures.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if they were given a class. So
No,
okay.
no. They're just Atlantis. So we've got. So we have 22.
They could be experts, like I said.
20, AC bonus.
Excuse me.
22,
Sorry.
27, 28. Yep, that do it. So they're experts at that level. Because that's what I assume everyone at level 8 is going to be. So that does it. So it's lattice armor, which is old school. It doesn't say it's archaic. It's just, what the fuck is...
Just advanced. So is it? There's a tech to it or no?
No, it doesn't say tech. It just says...
Okay. Well, it's the archaic, or it's the non-tech version. I mean, not all the new armor is tech. Most of it is, but.
Because we need that. That's always fun to do. Can I do damage? Can I hit point damage his armor? Jesus Christ, why?
Don't do that. Don't go to the. No.
I can metagame this so much more. Please don't. I'm gonna
Don't thunder armor. Don't do it.
go drink some bleach. Just shoot him in the head. No, I want to play with him. Hey, it's cool. You have fun. I'm gonna go away. Okay. Oh,
Dave, did you write all their gear down?
Shit. Hey, something you guys might want to look at, by the way.
What's that?
So
Well, it's only two. It's advanced lattice armor, advanced seeker rifles, and then just normal battle gloves or advanced battle glove.
normal battle gloves.
Okay, and that's it for the stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't have a whole lot.
they don't have any money or anything else. Tracking gives them a +1.
The hit.
Yep. Or if it's a burst weapon, is +1 again for the saving throw.
Well, something you may want to look at here. This is for everyone. Weapon improvements.
Yeah.
If you have
That's what Willie and I saw this. Mike didn't know this. I don't know, V, if you know it.
I don't know if you guys, because for 10,000 credits, you can get +2 tracking and have 2 damage dice to a weapon.
Well, I was thinking to myself that, like, since our Vesk friend uses the, what is it called, the Dashko, whatever,
Yeah.
and like that's pretty much his go-to weapon, like for him, and might make sense to have that, you know. Like,
Or
he
you
would
save
go
a
all out.
bunch of money if you just get the +1 version with 2 dice, because it's.
Because I was also going to ask, do they have the fuck was I going to say? They don't have runes in this one, do they?
No, it's just that's why it's kind of confused with like if you advance an armor, you can't take that advancement and put it on a different set of armor, which I
Well,
think is why they're letting you sell armor or sell stuff at 50% versus 10%.
that makes sense. Like if you upgrade a gun, you can't like, hey, I did all this cool stuff to the barrel. Can you take this barrel from this handgun
Right.
and
You
put it
can
in this gun?
transfer the upgrades. That you can do,
You
but you
can't you
can't.
can transfer the upgrades though, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You just
that
can't
makes sense.
transfer
I have a
the
little like holographic sight for my handgun.
yeah.
Like
All right.
I can take that off of the one and put it on another. I can't take the barrel out of one and put it in another. Can I take this
Right.
Glock 48 and put it in this 22? No, you'll kill yourself.
No, you cannot. So
We won't do that for you. Why not? My money's good, yes, but we don't want to be liable because you'll
All
die.
right.
man, I was all ready to use a spell. This makes me mad.
What spell?
I wanted it to be a surprise, but if I tell you what the spell is, can we use it and play for a little while? Are you gonna let us
No,
do that?
no.
No, he already said no.
I know. So I'll just share it because I think it's a cool spell. Since they're dead, it's called holographic memory, and you reach into the target's mind, extract a specific memory you have some awareness of, and project it into a hologram. Alternative, you can choose to put a random memory left to the GM's description or discretion. The memory can be no longer than 5 minutes. Extracted memory is longer than this. It ends at that point. So it can include audio and visual components, but it doesn't have smelling or haptic components. Typically, it plays the memory that takes place in a single scene. Then it can cut to multiple scenes if its accurate memory and length allows. So, I mean, you basically are pulling out, like, if I ask him, like, who told you to do this? What scene did this happen? We might actually get to see a hologram pop out of him that actually shows that. I'm like, this is kind of a cool spell. I mean, it's third level. I mean, it's not like um it's not
It's
tiny
speak.
spell. I mean,
It's
it's
speak with
investing.
dead.
All right.
Yeah, and there's talking to
Yes,
dead too. That's the other
that's
one I have.
funny.
So
Yeah,
I've got both ways of interrogating. I mean, this is
that's
I've
cool.
this
got.
is the rare chance.
We can go both ways.
That is
Because I mean,
cool.
I haven't played really an occult character besides one that lasted one whole session. So I mean, you get a different type of spell selection to do things.
Okay. Well, does anyone have Mike's phone number?
No, that's your job. So next time you can get it just to make
I'm gonna
sure if
ask
he's
everybody
okay.
if I can have their phone numbers. That'd be really
You
cool.
got mine, don't you?
No. You can post
What?
that in the fucking chat.
I wonder if I have yours from long ago. Let's see if it's still there.
I have yours. I think. Maybe not.
I should fuck around. There's a pizza place near my family, and I ordered pizza once, and I set up a thing with them. I should send my mom and dad a pizza.
I think Hobo dinner's tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
My brothers have
Yeah, I've got your number, Ed.
They
well,
just said,
you
I'll
should
ask
send me your text.
Iron Man, so I decided on that.
What's that?
Oh, you're playing.
Yeah, I'm playing with the guys in Michigan.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is Devin there and he wants to play? Because he can make a character real quick and join us.
They're asking if you're here and you want to play.
I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't have any way to.
Well, you could be a twin brother or sister or brother. You could be the twin of Willie's character.
It takes out your hair. That's funny.
I'm bald.
He looks bald. He's
mean,
got like
actually-
this giant mop of hair and it doesn't show up.
Because we're missing our other melee fighter, so you cloning Willie's character would actually work.
I'm glad he's growing up.
That'd be cool,
This
though.
fucking time, I fucking hate it.
Actually,
I'm not gonna lie.
a
Because
little bit.
All right.
it's-
He's leaving.
I-
Bye.
because it's
He
really
said
fucking-
hi.
I don't like how old he is. That's,
Who? Devin?
yes.
Do you feel
I
threatened?
believe you, John.
I feel like I miss. You know what? For me, my biggest thing is we were just talking about this, and I said to him, I said, I miss when I was your whole world. Like that feeling is amazing. Like when he looked up to me and he thought I knew everything and he could ask me any question, and now he's like, yeah, Papa, you suck now. I mean, he doesn't say that, but it's like that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm not his
You are
go-to guy.
insignificant.
So yeah, I'm not his go-to guy anymore, and it breaks my heart. It makes me sad, but he's like, "You're still my number one grandpa," and I said, "I know. I missed a little you. I know you gotta grow."
There was on College Humor, they did the 8 different ways you'll see your dad.
Oh yeah.
And it was kind of funny because it starts off with like, okay, he's this big amorphous blob, and then he's like, oh, he's a superhero and all this stuff, and he's a clown, and then he's a fucking like Nazi because he won't go out to drink beer on a Tuesday night till 2 a.m. and then he comes back and he's like a lawyer because he's able to like beat your fucking landlord and get your school to process their payments and shit. And then you're getting older and you're cleaning out his house and you're like, hey, wait, he played the fucking guitar? He was in a band? What the fuck is this emo bullshit? And it's like, he's just a guy like you trying to figure his shit out. Like, oh,
Right.
wow. That fucking, I don't like that at all. That fucking hurts.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I and it feels like now, because before it was like, what does Grandpa want to do? So if I said, let's play a board game, we played a board game. Let's play Pathfinder, we played Pathfinder. It didn't matter. He's like, what does Grandpa want to do? Now it's like, hey, you got some time for me, Devin? Because he's like, online. He's playing with friends. He's doing Minecraft. He's just watching random videos, or he's too tired, or it's just, it makes me sad.
Girls yet?
Well, he's not telling me, so he's not saying, yeah. The only thing I know about any girl is when he first started down here, some girl that apparently really liked them gave him a little stitch, like little stitch. What is those things Crocs, is it? Or not the Crocs, where you put the little,
the gibbets.
Yeah, where you put the little things on it, the little iconography, the little pins or whatever. Yeah, she gave him one of Stitch. And I said, who gave you this? And he's like, a girl that likes me. And I was like, oh. And I try to, like, not pry, but just, ask questions. And he was like, yeah, no, blah, blah. He didn't say much. And that was it. That's all I've heard about girls. Nothing else. And that was like a year and a half ago. So, I don't friggin' know. I don't know. So,
you're cool, but you're not that cool, Willie.
You're not that cool, Grandpa. You're not that cool. But yeah, and again, that's why it kind of breaks my heart, but it's all right. We've been watching Dandadan on Netflix.
Okay.
Yes.
You have broken me, my grandson.
He's my he's always been my little buddy. So watching him grow, it's been heartbreaking a little bit. I'm proud of him because of he got all A's at school and he works hard and he does all his homework and he's a good kid, but I just miss that little guy. I really do. So, but it is what it is. I'm sure a lot of parents feel that way. But you're proud, but you miss the times where they literally like hero worship you all day long,
It was cool.
So
you liked me.
Yeah. No, I don't know what's happening now. It's heartbreaking. But oh well. It is what it is. Well, I will see about him maybe joining. I don't know what he'd want to play. I will tell you this. If I tell him that he could do, whatever race from Pathfinder or Starfinder, he loves playing the puppets, whatever they're called, puppets, whatever they're called. And he just told me the other day, he says, Papa, if we play again, I want to play a puppet barbarian. I'm like, what? But
that's what we need. I would like to be a possessed doll.
A possessed doll with a giant axe. Point the way, right?
I have a lot of issues, and I'm afraid they're going to be your fucking problem.
It's because of a little adventure I ran for them, where like they were all puppets, including I had to use an NPC because we didn't have enough players. But I ran whatever that adventure is, where I don't remember what it's called, but it's where it's like basically Geppetto. Whatever Pathfinder version of Geppetto is, he's had this shop forever, and he's sold puppets and made kids happy. And then this rich asshole noble is basically threatening him and taking everything he owns and his property. And so you take it upon yourself as a group of puppets to save your master by breaking into the bad landlord's property and finding the deed and stealing it. That's the whole adventure, is breaking in. So they all made puppets and they had fun with it, and he wants to play a puppet now. I don't know why.
Shotty, didn't you and I play that
Maybe.
at
You might have. Yeah.
last year?
It's like a one shot. Yeah, it was a one shot.
Yeah,
And
like I
it
said, it was at
it had NPCs. Yeah, it had
So it was
not
like, rather
NPCs.
than the Goblin Adventures, it was a Poppet Adventure.
It was a puppet. Every character was a puppet. Yeah. Yeah. So and since every single game, I think I send you pictures of it, Lavera. Every single game that I've ran for them, I've had some form or another of a lizard folk character as the NPC to help him out, because there's always usually just them two, maybe three. So I have to throw in an NPC to help him. But every time I've done it, it's been lizard folk. So what did I make? I made a puppet that's a lizard folk, basically. So it was pretty cool. They had a lot of fun with it. So, but anyways, yeah, it's a cute adventure. But now it's a regular race. It's right there in the Pathfinder, and they even have like different backgrounds, like how you were created. Like were you possessed doll basically, or did somebody die and cling on to life? And each one of them give you different benefits, just like regular racial lineages. So they're pretty cool. I like them, but they're like tiny. It's like, really? So, but I mean, I guess it's no worse than playing a
tiny
fae
barbarian.
or a fairy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to play a tiny barbarian, really? So
I've done that before. It's fucking fun.
It is.
Yeah. So yeah, he really enjoyed it. So him and Jenna, they both played it. So yep. But anyways, I'll see what he wants to do. So I'll give him some options. So I don't think he's even looked at the Starfinder. So he might like playing a Skirtamander, because they're small and they're kind of cool, and they're very Stitch-like.
They're like a plushie.
Yeah,
they are plushie. Or you can get to be a little mouse if he likes mice. Those guys are kind of fun too.
Yeah. Well, the first time he did a dog race, which just happened to been available, they're the ones that look like pugs. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's what he wanted to do. So he played a pug. And then the next time he did, I don't remember what he did. And then he did a puppet after that. So, but he really stuck with puppet. He likes them. So we'll see.
Well, he could be a space puppet. That would be fine.
He could be a space puppet, I guess. Yeah. Maybe he squirreled himself in the ship, and now all of a sudden there's a puppet with a two-handed axe next to us. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck's going on here?
Where did this? Just pulled it out of my bag. Holy crap! What is that? That's something that my character would do, hands down. It's like, what's in this null space chamber? I don't even remember. Oh God!
Oh God!
You just put my face near the bag.
Right? Anyways, we'll see. I'll talk to him. And see what he wants to do. So
I may ask around too, see if anyone else wants to join us.
Okay.
That way
that's fine.
If we get 6 and we lose 1 or 2, we can still play.
Yep.
But
yeah.
If we lose 3, then we're like, no, we're not doing this fucking thing.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm on the opposite side of that, Ed. Not that I'm running anything right now, but I don't like running big groups. To me, big groups is anything past 4.
Yeah,
I'll run 3.
I like
I'll
4.
run 3. I'll run 3 in an NPC or 3 and lower the challenge, or but
Yeah.
I don't like doing 5 and 6. I really don't like doing 5 or 6. So you are definitely a brave man to let a big pile up of characters on there because I don't like it. I like to have 4. That's it. So, but that's just me.
Yeah, my
Anyway.
other one has, I got to do the math here. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7?
That's
7
crazy.
people. Yeah, we never really
That's
get
crazy.
anything done. I mean, it's more
No
just
shit.
Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise.
There's a surprise.
You're lucky if you get to make 4 rolls in a night. So, yeah.
Right, right. I don't remember if it was Michael or who it was. Somebody told me that they got so many players to show up that the DMs they
No,
have to
8. 8
basically.
players. I was off. We actually have 8 players. My bad.
Yeah, that's too much. I had heard that they had so many. I don't know who it was. It might have been one of you guys. I don't know. I don't think so. But they had so many players that they split the groups. They split it into 2, and one of the group was the evil characters, and
That
the
was
other group
Ed.
was
That was
the
Yeah,
Ed.
good
that
We
was
got
characters.
funny.
so screwed by
I
that.
thought that was cool. Hold on. In principle, it sounds cool. Maybe it was horrible, but
It
in
was god
principle,
awful for Ed. So it would have been so much
god-awful.
nicer because Maddie deserved the group that Ed got. The
Right?
group, Ed, my group, that we deserved Ed. We didn't deserve Maddie. So-
What happened was
Uh,
I wasn't there for the first night, and we split
Uh-huh.
up. And Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, who do you got? Well, I got the 5 guys who normally come to the comic book store. Oh, what do you got? Well, we have 2 11-year-olds. A dude who's the bouncer for the strip club who just really, really, really wants to play Vampire the Masquerade. A power gamer who doesn't know how to read the rules.
Was that Colin at the time?
Yes. No, I don't think it's Colin.
I thought you had Colin.
I might have.
It wasn't Robert,
Because
Yeah,
you
was
had
it?
Colin
yeah,
and
sure.
DK,
So
and then
I had these 3 12-year-olds. One of them learned what the
Oh,
word
you
master
did. You had who was the bigger guy? He played your
He was
hell
the guy
or not
who-
a hell knight. What was it was a bad cleric.
Warlock. He really
No, that was DK was the warlock. This guy
Yeah.
was the evil cleric dude, anti-paladin. He was
Yeah.
I think he was the anti-paladin.
Yeah.
So
And I had 3 11 or 12-year-olds who just figured out what the word hermaphrodite meant. And they're like, "Can my kid be a hermaphrodite? I'm going to show people my junk."
yeah. Of course, we had Ben the bard in our group who was completely useless.
That's terrible.
So they're like, "I'm going to show my stuff to them." Like, well, they're a bunch of level 1 commoners, and you're level 10. So
Drop it like it's hot. Go for it.
yeah. And then I'm like, all right, well, there's a bartender here. Like, can we fight him? Absolutely. And that's when Colin's like, can I want to assess it. He's level 20.
That's terrible.
Oh,
Okay.
I think we should do this. Guy's like, I want to fight him. Like, okay. And then
Oh boy.
Colin's like, don't fucking
Don't do it. 'Cause it was interesting because we did like the crossover when we got to a certain level that we had parties fight against each other.
because
So
I had like, I have magic items. That's the good party, the evil party. They just beat the fuck out of each other. All right, this is a thing that I did, and that's my first experience being DM. All right, so
yeah, that wasn't an easy one for you to manage at all.
It didn't sound like it doesn't
Well, I mean,
sound
you
like it
could have
was
been
fun,
lucky.
but it
They could
sounds
have been
funny
the
as
little
hell.
kids
Though.
of like my friend's son or like Kirpire, Colin's son. You would have got lucky, but you got oh my gosh, you just got so hosed.
I
Sounds like it.
made choices.
Bad choices.
You didn't make choices. You didn't pick them. That's just how it fell.
That's funny.
But I
Never again, right?
no, I'll probably do that shit again because I'm dumb as fuck.
Soon again.
I mean, that was the first time I played. I think with Al and because Maddie was running it and Maddie's brother Andrew was playing. But I mean, Maddie just proved that he was a douchebag. Here's the White Cloaks. Well, what level are they? They're like level 15, 20. We're level 7. Why are these guys all over this place just beating us up randomly? Because that's how Maddie rolls. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, could be the badass. He's the badass guy at the table.
He
I
has to
have
be.
I have
I
one
hate
I
to
have
tell
one
you,
of
Maddie,
those.
you're the DM. You can be a
Yeah.
badass whenever you want to be.
Yeah. I have one of those. That's Rick right now. Rick has that. All his NPCs have to be custom made badasses, no matter what. So it's just dumb. But
I don't
whatever.
mind like the customization, but if you purposely make them bigger just to make the other people's miserable on a continual basis, that's not cool.
Yeah. No, he's always has characters that are or NPCs that are just so far beyond your level and power, and they're just there to show up, basically. And you hopefully you don't fight them.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you can bang nemesis and stuff, but don't just freaking TK the
No.
party just because you
Yeah.
want to and prove that you
Yeah.
can.
Right. Now he's never done that. He's never TK'd the party. So he's killed a character or two, but he's but surprising.
Kill a player to show the other one.
I guess so. Yeah. You see that guy right there? Yeah, that could happen to you.
I'm gonna take him out back and beat the fuck out of him.
Well, the best really were
I meant him.
you were in the part where Al made up the incursion of the daemons, right? In the Kingmaker campaign. You were in that with like my eagle that I could ride.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
and
there.
then we were thick because Al actually made up something to prove a point that we weren't that strong. Well, he didn't know that we were thinking it's an invasion into our kingdom, so we have to go stop it. So he
Right.
made an encounter that was just insane because we went there thinking we had to go there, and he
Yeah.
annihilated 3 of us again. I'm just like, what the frick are you doing?
Yeah. I know.
That
I
was
know.
bad.
You know, sometimes
Hey,
you gotta.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to get a cloaking skin, a tactical one. On Archives, it says it's 10,000 credits. On thingy demiplane, it's 20,000.
It's 5, 10, and 20. The 5 lets you do it once per
apparently wrong
day.
because cloaking skin advanced is 20 on demiplane. When you search for the items,
Yeah.
tactical and advanced are both
20.
20.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and just do it and then take them out.
Yep.
I'll just spend them.
Adjust it, yeah, because it's 5, 10, and 20. So yeah, and the 10th
I thought it
level
was
one
8,
is
10, and
the
20.
10.
I thought the other
No, it's 5.
is it?
It's 5.
Some things are like a little bit more or less, but yeah.
No, it's 5. It's 5, 10, and 20. Yeah.
Okay.
and
'cause I
it
guess
only
that's
does it. The first one that lets you do it once per day. The next one 3 times per day. Those are both at 2nd level, and then the 20,000 one lets you do the 4th level invisibility.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I've got the one that can do it 3 times a day, but I got it through my feat as opposed to or my race technically. So
Right.
augmentation as a feat can save you lots of money. If you don't know anything else to do, it's not really a bad choice.
Just start ripping chunks off. You don't need those fuckers.
That's dumb. I was thinking the PDF had the bookmarks on the right-hand side. That's a fail.
It depends on which reader you're using, though.
Oh.
Yeah, because I actually have a couple of readers in case I have multiple books open. But Read Era is a really good one, and it's free. So there's Moon Reader, there's Read Era, there's eBox. I usually have Read Era open, and if you tap the middle, it lets you look at like basically an index, and you can go down to any section of the PDF.
Yeah, well, I get the menu on the left-hand side. I was trying to navigate it inside the book, thinking that the PDF made those links on the purple banner.
Yeah. Right,
But
right.
that was a fail by me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Time to go.
Sign off, everybody.
All right.
That's fine.
It's been fun.
We've chatted, so have a good one, guys.
Hang out.
Yep.
Lavera, if you have any questions about stuff, just shoot me a
No, I
text.
think I found the stuff I want to buy. I just like the fucking demiplane thing is not finding it, which is annoying. So
It is very annoying.
Yeah,
So,
I've got
it
stuff written
was,
down.
yeah. It was like that day one. I was interested in looking into possibly like a grenade launcher, and the way it's written in the where was it in the Starfinder?
Well,
Dave,
in
was it
both
where
the demi-plane and archives, it's not quite clear
not
on like
clear
how
how
many
it,
actions it is to actually
yeah,
use a
what it
grenade
does?
launcher. Because
Yeah,
one wording made it sound like it's one action, but then in the core book, the actual PDF, it clearly defines it as being two actions, which is a big deal. Because I mean, it
yeah,
holds like 6 grenades. Even if
yeah,
you want to just shoot it 60 feet versus 240 or 320 feet,
yeah,
you have to use 2 actions to use it. So
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna have a big gun. I don't know if I haven't made up my mind if I have it
You were
still.
gonna you're gonna have a BFG.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the BK boss killer. So I don't
Right.
All right.
using for special occasions. So
All right, guys. 2
all
weeks.
right.
Everybody.
Two
Bye.
weeks,
See you
right?
guys. Bye bye.
All right. Bye. Have a good one.
bye.